Can you tell me a pirate story?
I'd be happy to tell you a story, an epic tale of two very different pirates.
Pirate's life, the one for me. Pirate's life, the one for me. This I vow to 7 seas. Yo, yo, ho, ho, yo, yo, yo. This I say to you.
And while both of our pirates had a lust for jewels, gold, and all things shiny, one of them took great pleasure in seeing people to their mortal ends. His murderous rage was known through the land, so much so that his name became synonymous with death. He was known as Draven Poe, the Deathbringer.
When I was a lad, I was burdened with trouble and life of which I'd no control. As I grew older, these feelings grew stronger. Desire to break out of the mold. Voices seemed to mumble, although fathers would tumble. It leads me no profit to gain. Fire, the most burning desire to seek out my fraudulent fame. I want to be rich. I aim to become the most dirtiest scoundrel this land's ever seen. Watch me tremble
Draven Poe, the Deathbringer. Even the bravest of men only spoke of him in whispers. Fear of the Deathbringer had spread through all the lands. Stories of rage and madness, other stories of great adventure and fortune. One particular story of fortune fell upon the ears of a strapping young traveler who had just wandered into port. Looking to acquire his sea legs, he managed to obtain work on a merchant ship, even despite his small stature. Little did he know that his first experience at sea would change the course of his life forever, and would lead him to become one of the most famous pirates to sail the seven seas. He would simply be known as Costas. I was on that same merchant ship. I remember it as though it were yesterday. I remember the joy in his face, the first time the wind hit our sails, and the twinkle in his eyes as he gazed into the vast blue. I remember how he dreamed of becoming a great ship captain. He spoke of living out his days, sailing into foreign lands and seeking great adventures like the ones he'd heard about in the stories on the mainland. Everyone dreamt with him. He was a good man and a favorite of the crew. But our jolly days would soon be halted. One day a fog as thick as night set in, and out of nowhere a ship bearing a powerful roar was upon us. We were unprepared. But little did we know that we were about to be unwillingly acquainted with Draven Poe, the Deathbringer.
Under the black flag we sail, and the sea shall be our empire!
What we want, we take all we can, and that's everything a pirate's calling.
Plunder all you can, before the women seize the land. Take the riches all you can. No, we
A handful of us, the most physically able, were kept alive as captives. The rest were made to walk the plank, including Costas. I never thought we'd see Costas again after that night. They threw the dinghy in the water, broke the paddles and threw them in the boat as one final gesture of indecency.
A million miles away from home, I cannot tell you what I'm doing here. My paddle's gone, watch it as it floats out into the sea. Look at me, I'm asking you to look at me, so I can find your eyes. Our entanglement sure is strange. Can you see if I am heading straight towards enlightenment, or am I heading further out to sea? Look at me, I'm asking you to look at me, so I can find your look at me, I'm asking you to look at me, so I can find your eyes.
Costas washed ashore on a small island whose only inhabitant was another castaway by the name of Jamaican Pete. Pete's time alone on the island gave him a slightly, less than sane outlook on life.
On my island stay, I to the bottom would say, but now I am back behind bars, tired and scared. Follow the words of a bird. Don't be afraid. Living afraid is absurd. Don't count your days.
In their time together on the islands, Jamaican Pete taught Costas many things. He taught him how to fish and how to hunt, but most important of all, how to move silently through any world. Costas had truly found a home, but not found peace. He knew he must rebuild his boat and return to sea. Only this time, he would have the fiery vengeance in his veins. You see, he now had hate in his heart and intended to inflict pain.
Hey, Pete. Listen. It's the sound of merry men. They're calling out for me. I don't know what it is. I must head out to sea to find out. I'm sorry I can't stay, dear friend. It's the voices in my head. They're telling me to go and build myself a boat and seek out Draven Poe, that no good scoundrel pirate. You'll see the end with me, you'll see. I need to get my revenge. Take me out, drift me away to another place, so I can start all over again. shoulder, a mighty ship, a crew, and a whole lot of gold. All that stands between us is the dirty, rotten driven.
Costas sailed away from his tiny island, leaving Pete behind. He lost count of how long he was at sea. He eventually ran out of food, and just as all hope seemed lost, he was picked up by a scavenging pirate named Captain SIDDS. When they scooped him up out of the water, he was but a wet lump clinging to life. They nursed him back to health, and Costas was grateful to the captain. However, life as a scavenging pirate was hard, and nobody rides for free.
Welcome aboard, lad. My name is Captain Sid, and I don't give free rides. This is Chef Cookie. What? He likes to talk. I'm sure you will not be bored with him.
Go away.
Oi there, Cookie!
Let me tell you about my job.
I wake up in the morning, I'm in the kitchen, and someone's always bitching.
Where's the chow? It's already 7:30.
I gotta chop a veg for the stew. I may try something new, I don't know just really what I'm gonna do. But it's breakfast time, have some grog and a coconut with lime. And get me some more time, you're killing me. And everybody's always hungry. Simmer down, baby, it'll be ready when it's ready. I'll fast and hold fast, keep it steady. Cooking on the season, if you please, will bring you to your knees. And it makes no difference if you add some cheese. Woe is me, the same meal times every day, just like little birds of prey. Come on, man, you're killing me. And everybody's always hungry, so cut the onions, make the roux. You know what to do, you measure 1 to 2. Clean as you go, you mop the floor, you wipe it down, and then some more. Like everybody knows, there's no time to be lazy when you're cooking in the galley. Maybe some seasoning could make this taste better.
Does this need salt and pepper?
You're killing me. And everybody's always hungry. Always bitching.
Where's the chow? It's already 7:30.
Gotta cook a veg for the stew. I may try something new, I don't really know just what I'm gonna do. But it's breakfast time, have some grog and a coconut with lime. And give me some more time, you're killing me. And everybody's always hungry. Yeah, everybody's always hungry. Everybody's always hungry.
Suits on! During one of our salvage missions, we came upon a ship that was mostly destroyed. It was likely the work of Draven Poe. And while scavenging the ship, we found a crewman. He was wounded, but still alive. Grateful for his rescue, he told the captain of a ship bearing a hull full of the king's gold, and it would be an easy capture, for the ship had a minimal crew. Costas salivated at the idea. We all did. It was a wonderful opportunity to take a fortune for ourselves, and all we had to do was capture the one boat.
is the bowl. Now let's go in and get it before our secret is told. They won't see us coming, hell they won't even know until we're right up on top and straight taking the gold.
A plan was formed by Costas. We would track the ship at a distance, and during the night, under cover of darkness, we would sail close enough to the ship to have one person swim over and slip aboard. This great honor Captain Sid gave to Costas, as he was light of foot and eager. Once aboard, he was to evade the crew, locate the captain of the ship, and wait hidden. And at the very moment of our crew's attack, Costas would murder the captain instantly. This would give us the ability to overwhelm their crew with minimal loss of life. But most importantly, the gold would be ours.
Ship. He's gonna climb overboard. He's got his knife in his teeth now. He's gonna sneak up towards. He's gonna find that captain. Then he'll punch his knife in.
That capture made them filthy rich. The stories echoed throughout the mainland of Costas' bravery and of Captain Sid's crew, and of how a fleet of the king's best were trying to track them down. They were living the pirate's dream.
Easy now, lads. Gentle now, or you'll drop it in the water. Oh, bring it here. Look at all that gold. Okay, listen up. I won't trouble each of you by pleasuring me with gratitude, so I will say this to every soul on this boat. You're welcome. It is not an easy job to be captain. You have to be smart, ruthless, and it doesn't hurt to be good-looking. Christo, you know what I'm talking about. So tonight, as we celebrate this great feat of mine, please keep in mind that when your Captain Sid wins, we all win. Okay, oi there, Christo! Play us there a tune, will you, lad?
We have dreamed about treasure. By common dream we are bound. Through searching and fighting and manners delighting, a great treasure we found. And now we're filthy rich, or flush with coin. Can't wait to spend it at the ports. Come on, let's get her going. We're filthy rich, and it's no joke. I hope I feel this way until I croak.
Where you gonna go first?
I'll tell you. I'm going to the tavern, gonna pull me up a stool. Gonna order up a round for all and drink until I drool. We'll tip the band aplenty, keep the music light and dandy. Throw money at the finest wench, and we will all get randy. We're filthy rich, or nouveau riche, the likes which you have never seen. Said baby Edward Teach. We're filthy rich, or Steve Craig. Having all this wealth, I think I'll really, really like. We're filthy rich, or flush with coin. Can't wait to spend it at the ports. Come on, let's get her going. We're filthy rich, and it's no joke. Hope I feel this way until I croak.
How you gonna spend your money?
I'll go to the magistrate and line his pocket too. He swears he won't have seen us for at least a month or two. We'll buy up fancy clothes and we'll all get fancy hats. Leather belts around our waist and our boots will all get straps. We're filthy rich, or suco rico. Mi gusta so rico y muy borracho. We're filthy rich, or azande. I possibly could make it rhyme, but it won't happen today. We're filthy rich, or flush with coin. Can't wait to spend it at the ports. Come on, let's get her going. We're filthy rich, and it's no joke. I hope to feel this way until I croak.
I hope to feel this way until I croak. I hope to feel this way until I croak. I hope to feel this way until I croak.
Those days of plundering and fighting were what a pirate's dreams are made of. But, like all things, especially involving pirates, your luck runs out eventually. See, they had stolen from the king. The king has a navy, and he sent the entirety of it after Sid and his crew.
All hands and seas have turned into rough. The sails have started to luff. The wind has shifted against us. We got to run to escape the news. The Navy is on the loose, and we can sure use our boots. We stole a shipload of the king's gold. The times we bought and sold, and now he wants to kill us. And so it goes, fortune favors the bold. Pirates rarely live on when the wind blows against us. Hard to start, hard to board, hard to start.
We simply wanted a better life. We wanted jewels, shiny and nice. Guess we knew it could get us killed. That's what makes it such a thrill. As pirates, we have a code. We take it all, rum, sugar, and gold. Now we're sailing into the wind. Mother Nature's will must bend.
I saw a mermaid the other day. She felt sad for me because seal was my fate. She told me that we're all gonna be killed. The wind was blowing ill and pirate blood would be spilled. I said to her, my lady, cheer on up. I'm gonna make my own luck, and I'm not gonna give up. And I ain't trying to be rude on me, but we're the best damn pirates that you ever see. Hard to board, hard to start, hard to board, hard to start.
Simply wanted a better life. We wanted jewels, shiny and nice. Yes, we knew it could get us killed. That's what makes it such a thrill. As pirates, we have a code. We take it all, rum, sugar, and gold. Now we're sailing into the wind. Mother Nature's will must bend.
Captain Sid told Costas of a hidden port, appropriately named Port Nowhere. It was a good place to seek refuge, as the Navy wouldn't go anywhere near it. Thusly, it was a favorite spot for pirates. Captain Sid was from there, and it was well known that he had a woman there. And so, he was overly anxious to see her again.
2 months and no land. What I wouldn't give for ground beneath my feet and touch of a woman's hand. Crystal, do you eye anything yet, lad?
Land ho, Captain.
Bless my soul, lower the boat. Row, row, mateys, on my count. I 1, 2, 3, 4.
it tight, do it right. Flip it, now do it right. Y'all be taking your time.
Going hard as we can. Would let us ahead.
Y'all be rowing to life.
Heading close to the sand. The sun thinks we keep it.
Not been out at sea too long. Need a break from all this death and dread. Need my spirit lifted, so I got to hear it back home. Back home. Don't wanna hear no back talk. I'll make it even harder. 'Cause you'll hear the cries of all those lies I sent to Davy Jones' locker.
It's a big talker.
I got to see my lady friend. That's what I keep saying. Keep me on my course, y'all. Or on the boat you will be staying.
Yeah, player.
Don't let me tell you twice. Hey, alright. Keep it tight now. Do it right. Flip it now, do it right. Y'all be taking your time.
Going hard as we can. Would let us ahead.
Y'all be rowing to life.
Heading close to the sand. The sun thinks we keep it.
Not been out at sea too long. Need a break from all this death and dread. Need my spirit lifted, so I got to hear it back home. Back home.
It just so happened that Draven Poe was also at Port Nowhere when they arrived, and after news spread of Captain Sid and Costas' sly victory over the king's ship, Draven was envious and had set his eyes to find them and steal their treasure for himself.
Alright, Marquis, around for everybody!
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, Captain Poe.
Yes, what is it, man?
I thought it might be of interest to you that the gentleman's over there spending all the money.
Well, what of it?
Well, that's Sid's crew, sir.
The scavenger?
Yes, the very same who just robbed the king of a very handsome treasure.
I see.
Do with that information what you will, sir.
Yes, I will.
Draven Poe was able to convince some of Sid's crew that their futures would be more profitable amongst his crew, there was a mutiny, and in the chaos, Costas was able to escape. But Captain Sid, however, was captured, and acting as the king's emissary, Draven Poe was to carry out his execution.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. How nice of all of you to come. Hello, good sir. Welcome aboard. Pull up a seat and enjoy the show. I have a special treat for all. Today I've captured a criminal. He's stolen from the king. That means he'll answer for his wrongdoings. According to his majesty, his head be served separately. His body thrown into the sea. Arms, legs, hands, feet. All the tasty bits you see will be used for sharks to feed. The price to pay, regretfully. Does this man have anything to say? Ah, yes, I see. A handsome fee will be paid indeed to anyone who brings to me the hero of this sad story. But first, the Captain Sid must pay, standing before us all today. Will he speak, for heaven's sake? Doesn't he have anything to say? Well, what dirty rubbish would he say if he were to speak anyway? A joke, perhaps? A final wish before he becomes a fish's dish? Or beg for mercy? Yes, that's it! Beg for mercy, Captain Sid! Crying and begging would seem fit. What say you, man? Get on with it!
Captain Sid looked at Draven and at the mob before him, and with a wry grin on his face, he spoke his last words.
I've lived a good life, a high time. Never once questioned if I'm doing right. I faced the wall and seen it all. Ask me what I'd say, well, I'll tell ya, I've always stood up proud and tall, y'all. And dying don't scare me, so tell my lady, please, 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 she don't have to wait for me tonight. I lived a pirate's dream, yeah. And what that means, yeah, is every day's been heaven on the high seas, yeah. I've drunk the finest wine, yeah, that money buys, yeah. Ask around people and they'll tell you I have no debts to anyone, y'all. Dying don't scare me, but tell my lady, yeah, please, yeah, she don't have to wait for me tonight. Don't have to wait for me tonight.
The ceremonial execution of Sid was made a public spectacle. Draven in all his jealousy would not let it go that he alone was the death-bringer of the 7 seas, and all debts would be paid with blood. But now he wanted Costas's blood.
Attention all you sea dogs. I want him brought back to me so I can feast on his fear.
Oh, Costas,
bounty on his head. Costas, there's a bounty on his head. Costas, there's a bounty on his head. Costas, there's a bounty on his head.
Costas had lost his treasure, his crew, and his beloved captain. He was heartbroken and enraged. He vowed to avenge himself and Sid against the dreaded pirate. He hid away, and he watched as the weight of his inevitable retaliation blackened his heart with each passing thought. He would baptize his pirate soul in the flames of his nemesis, and at the same time, he wept.
Hid away in the shadows of the cove, it is dark and cold, reaching into the bottom of my soul. I don't know if I can find it. And after this there'll be nothing left, an empty space where once lived happiness, a souvenir scar running across my heart. And there will be stories told of what I've done. After this there'll be nothing left, an empty space where once was happiness, a souvenir scar running across my heart. And there will be stories told of what I've done.
And such was the life of a pirate. It hardens the heart of a man. I hear that Costas, armed with a ragged but cunning bunch and an unknown number of treasure chests, are still sailing through uncharted seas seeking their next great adventure, and still haunted with the lust of revenge, and still hunting Draven and all of his hate.
He was born of the land from a farming man. He was drawn to the sea. His intentions would be that he and the sea would become one. Oh, Costas, he sailed with the best and survived.